Today we are going to Keens Steakhouse, what many people consider to be the best in all of New York City. And we're going to be comparing it with its most direct rival, Peter Luger. We reviewed Peter Luger's a few months ago. Honestly, it wasn't our best video and we had kind of a mixed experience, but the steak was excellent. So we can't wait to see how Keens stacks up.
Keens Steakhouse has been right in this location since 1885 and is actually most known for its mutton chop. Don't worry, we'll be getting a steak too to give a fair comparison, but we're definitely gonna have to try the mutton chop. Let's do this. We just sat down and we're already served some bread, veggies, and this dressing. I'm assuming it's ranch. We already have drinks in front of us. The service has been incredible so far. And we placed our order. We're getting the T-bone steak and the taste of mutton, which is a smaller version of the mutton on the menu. I have never heard of mutton before or seen it on the menu. I don't think it's very common in the US, especially compared to lamb. Lamb is a sheep that is under a year old, whereas mutton's an older sheep, and typically it gives a more gamey and fatty flavor. So I'm excited to give it a try. Our food is already here and it looks delicious. We wound up getting the cream spinach as a side with the mutton and the hash brown. This is a lot of food. I don't know how we're gonna finish everything, but let's give this mutton a try. I'm so curious how it's gonna taste. Ooh. I don't really know how to eat this, so just give it my best shot.
Looks piping hot.
Yeah. Wow, it does look really hot.
Yeah, it was 1:30 start, so.
Wow. That's not what I was expecting at all. Maybe it's just the piece I got, but like that was super tender and it's like melting in my mouth. I really like it. They also gave us this mint jelly, which I'm a little afraid to try. I feel like I just can't imagine eating mint with meat, but he said I had to give it a try, so let's see how it is. It's not bad. I feel like I couldn't eat my whole meal with that. It's like sweeter than I was expecting, with like a hint of mint. I don't know. I don't know if I like it or not. All right, time to try the spinach. Wow, that's delicious. I don't usually eat cream spinach, like I don't have much of a comparison, but that's really good. Let's try these hash browns. Wow, that's really good. It's like flavorful. It's not just straight up potato, which it looks like. There's like onions in there, maybe garlic. I love it. Oh, this is a big slab of meat. Crazy. All right, let's try this T-bone. Wow, that flavor is incredible. Honestly, chewier than the mutton, which I wasn't expecting. I was thinking that it would be reversed. But like I said, that flavor is unreal. Oh, I'm so full.
Well, that was incredible. Honestly, one of the best meals I have ever had. So, what's your final verdict? Which one did you like more, Keens or Peter Luger?
Keens was delicious. I'll try to sum it up quick, even though I have a lot to say. But the service was incredible. The ambiance I also loved. I thought it was so romantic and cute. I really enjoyed it, and all the pipes on the ceiling and the history is just incredible. The mutton was so unique, so flavorful, and so tender. I was not expecting that at all. It's just such a unique dish and delicious. But I do think I prefer the steak better at Peter Luger. Maybe it was the cut we got because it was slightly different tonight. We tried to get the closest thing we could, but it wasn't exactly the same. But the filet at Peter Luger was just like that much more tender, that much more flavorful, and same with the sirloin. So that would be my final review, I think. But what do you think?
Well, we did order the porterhouse for two at Peter Luger, which is slightly different than the T-bone. We tried to order the closest thing that we could, and I do think that the steak at Peter Luger was slightly better than the steak here. And maybe that's just the way that they prepare it with all the butter and the salt.
Yeah.
But the steak here was incredible as well. But I think that with how great the sides were, the cream spinach was incredible, the hash browns were amazing,
So
and
good.
the mutton is just something that you have to experience. I think the taste of mutton is probably one of the best steakhouse deals that you could possibly get in the city, because for $29, that was easily more than enough food for one of us. And it even came with a side. They were able to swap out the side salad for the creamed spinach for us for no extra charge, which was really nice. And that was incredible. The creamed spinach here was to die
good.
for. I definitely think the full mutton, which is 3 times the size of the thing we got tonight, would have been a little bit too much for one person, probably even too much for two people.
I don't think we could finish it.
But all things considered, I definitely think that I would come back to Keens 9 times out of 10 instead of Peter Luger. But if you guys want to see us go back to Peter Luger, we would love to give it a second chance. I know we made some ordering mistakes the first time we were there, so we'd love to redeem those. But we have a lot more amazing New York City content coming and loads of travels. So subscribe if you want to see any of that, and we'll see you guys in the next one.